Today, we're going to venture on a fascinating journey where literature meets psychology. By peering through the lens of psychology, we can gain deeper insight into the characters and narratives that fill the pages of our favorite books. It's an exploration of the human mind and the complexities of our emotions, desires, and actions as they are expertly portrayed by authors. Literature has long been a platform for delving into the human psyche. Authors construct characters, flesh out their personalities, and create complex situations that bring out a myriad of emotions and reactions. Many authors weave psychological insights into their narratives, enabling us to better understand human nature. For instance, consider Fyodor Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment. As the protagonist, Rodyon Raskolnikov is a study in psychological complexity. His internal struggle with guilt, his rationalization of crime, and his eventual confession and redemption are laid bare in a deeply psychological narrative. Dostoevsky, through his profound understanding of human nature, brings to life a character whose psyche is deeply troubled and complex, providing us with rich material for psychological analysis. In Crime and Punishment, we see psychological theories in practice, from Sigmund Freud's ideas about guilt and the subconscious to more contemporary theories about moral reasoning. By analyzing Raskolnikov, we explore how external circumstances and internal thought processes can lead to extreme actions, and how guilt and redemption play out in the human mind. Literature provides a mirror into the human soul, a deep and intimate reflection of the myriad emotions, desires, fears, and motivations that drive human behavior. As readers, we have the opportunity to delve into these complex psychological landscapes, gaining deeper insight into our own selves and those around us. Let's consider another example that further underscores the richness of psychological insight in literature: To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. The novel not only tackles significant social issues like racism and injustice, but also provides a nuanced psychological portrait of its characters, particularly Scout, the young protagonist. Throughout the novel, we see Scout's psychological development, her coming of age, and her gradual understanding of the world around her. From her initial innocence to her gradual loss of it, we see the unfolding of a complex psychological journey. Her interactions with others, her responses to situations of conflict and stress, her evolving understanding of morality, all these paint a picture of a young mind growing, learning, and adapting. Additionally, the character of Boo Radley offers another layer of psychological depths. Boo is an outsider, someone shrouded in mystery and rumors. However, as the story unfolds, we learn more about his true nature, and his role in the narrative provides insight into the psychology of fear, prejudice, and kindness. From a psychological perspective, To Kill a Mockingbird provides an exploration into cognitive development, moral reasoning, prejudice. We see how characters' beliefs and attitudes are shaped by their experiences, and how they grapple with moral dilemmas. In our exploration of literature and psychology, we can see that literature is not just a source of entertainment or artistic expression, but also a window into the mind's workings. The characters in these narratives are not just figments of an author's imagination, but reflections of real psychological phenomena, providing valuable insights into human nature. Let's now delve into the realm of poetry. The relationship between psychology and poetry is an intimate one. Poetry, with its condensed, emotive language and evocative imagery, provides a unique canvas for exploring psychological themes and processes. Take, for instance, the works of Sylvia Plath, a poet who struggled with depression throughout her life and whose poetry is marked by intense emotions, stark imagery, and themes of death, despair, and mental illness. Her poem, Lady Lazarus, is a haunting exploration of her own mental state, laden with symbolism and imagery. As readers, we get an intimate glimpse into Plath's psychological struggle, her pain, her fear, and her resignation. Plath's poetry provides raw material for psychological analysis. Through her words, we can explore concepts of self-perception, depression, suicide, and the effects of societal expectations on mental health. We can use her poetry as a means to understand the depths of human despair and the devastating effects of mental illness. Robert Frost, another well-known poet, also gives us much to ponder from a psychological perspective. His poem The Road Not Taken has been widely interpreted as a reflection on individuality, decision-making, and regret. These are all concepts that psychology seeks to understand. Frost's depiction of the traveler standing at the crossroads, undecided on which path to take, speaks volumes about the human condition, our struggles with decision-making, our fear of the unknown, and our often retrospective longing for the path not taken. These examples highlight how literature and poetry, in particular, can serve as a conduit for psychological exploration. It can provide us with insights into human emotions, motivations, and behaviors. It can shed light on psychological struggles and resilience, offering a deeply human perspective on mental health. Delving into the world of drama, we can't ignore the significant psychological insights offered in the plays of William Shakespeare. Shakespeare was a master of human nature, crafting characters that encompassed the full range of human emotions, motivations, and flaws. His plays are replete with psychological insights, offering rich material for exploration and analysis. Take, for example, Hamlet. The eponymous character of Hamlet is a study in indecision, melancholy, and complex family dynamics. Hamlet's internal struggle, his to be or not to be dilemma, has been the subject of psychological interpretations for centuries. We see Hamlet grappling with grief, revenge, despair, and doubt, torn between action and inaction, driven to the brink of madness. Shakespeare's nuanced portrayal of Hamlet's psyche offers us a complex character study that still resonates with readers and audiences today. And then there's Lady Macbeth from Macbeth, a character whose ambition and guilt lead to her psychological downfall. Her initial ruthlessness and subsequent descent into madness offer a profound exploration of the effects of guilt and ambition on the human mind. Her sleepwalking scene, where she attempts to wash imaginary blood off her hands, is a haunting depiction of guilt-ridden psychosis and is considered one of the most powerfully psychological scenes in all of Shakespeare's work. The psychological depth and complexity of Shakespeare's characters serve as testament to his profound understanding of human nature. His plays are not just works of dramatic art, but insightful psychological studies that delve deep into the human mind, exploring themes of ambition, guilt, grief, love, revenge, and much more. Through these various examples, from novels to poetry to drama, we see how literature and psychology are intrinsically linked. Literature provides a mirror to the human mind, offering profound insights into our emotions, motivations, and behaviors. It serves as a rich resource for psychological exploration, providing a deep, empathetic understanding of the human psyche. As readers, we don't just enjoy a good story. We embark on a journey into the human mind, gaining invaluable psychological insights along the way. In conclusion, when literature and psychology intersect, we're given a rare and valuable tool for understanding human behavior, motivations, and emotional processes. It's a symbiotic relationship where literature provides the narratives and characters, and psychology provides the framework to dissect and understand these narratives and characters on a deeper level. This journey into the minds and emotions of characters, their relationships, their struggles and triumphs, enables us not just to better understand the narratives we read, but also to gain a greater understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Literature holds up a mirror to society and its individuals, and psychology enables us to interpret and understand the reflections in that mirror. Books like Crime and Punishment and To Kill a Mockingbird, the poems of Sylvia Plath and Robert Frost, the plays of William Shakespeare, all offer us a deep dive into the human psyche, shedding light on the motivations, desires, fears, and complexities that define the human experience. As we delve into these narratives, as we walk a mile in these characters' shoes, we gain a deeper understanding of the human mind, of our own minds. And it's this understanding that makes literature such a powerful and transformative tool. So, as you pick up your next book or poem or play, remember, you're not just about to embark on a journey through a narrative, you're about to embark on a journey into the human mind. And who knows what fascinating insights this journey will yield? That brings us to the end of this exploration of literature and psychology. We barely scratched the surface, and there's so much more to discover, so many more characters to analyze, so many more narratives to delve into. But hopefully this has provided you with a new lens through which to view and appreciate literature. Until our next deep dive into the world of literature, happy reading.